warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, welcome to our video documentary about word formation in morphology. Before we start, let me introduce my team. My name is Nur Fadila as the first and the second speaker, and my partner Zahra Ainun Nur, Uswatun Nisa, Nur Rahma Kamelia, and Rospiana. So guys, what is morphology? Okay, morphology is a branch of linguistics that studies about structure of word and how words are formed. Okay, in this video we will explain 5 types of word formation, provide real examples from authentic sources, show morphological breakdowns and connect them in real life. So guys, let's begin with the first types, derivation. So guys, what is derivation? Derivation is a word formation process that adds prefix or suffix to a base word to create a new word with a new meaning or word class. Here are some examples we found from news and online media. The first is happiness. Happy as a root and ness as a suffix. The meaning is the state of being happy. For example, happiness is essential for mental health. And the second example is unemployment. Un is prefix, employee is root, and ment as suffix. The meaning is the state of not having a job. For the example sentence, unemployment increased during the pandemic. Okay, the last example is educational. Educate as a root and ional as a suffix. The meaning is related to education. For example, this program has strong educational value. So guys, derivation is very important because it helps us to expand vocabulary and understand meaning through word parts. I think that's all from my explanation about derivation. So the second types will be present with my partner.
Then so for the next matter, that is inflection. Inflection is a word formation process that changes the form of a word to show grammatical information such as tense, number, or comparison without changing its word class. So here are some examples from daily conversation and school text. For the first example, there is a walked. So walk is a root plus ed, the meaning that is a past tense of a walk. For the sentence, she walked to campus yesterday. For the example 2, there is student. Student as a root plus s for the meaning that is a plural form. And then for the sentence, the students are preparing for exams. For the example 3, there is a bigger. Big as a root plus er, so the meaning that is a comparative form. For the sentence, this room is a bigger than the last one. And then so inflection help us understand time, quantity, and comparison in sentence. In addition, inflection does not create a new word or change the meaning completely. It only adjusts the word to match the grammatical context of a sentence. So the root word stays the same, but the ending changes to show information like time, number, or comparison. Because of this, inflection is commonly found in everyday communication, such as in conversation, text box, and academic writing. It helps listeners and readers easily understand when an action happens, how many objects are involved, or how things are compared. So, inflection makes sentence clearer and more grammatically correct without changing the basic meaning of the word. I think that's all.
Understanding morphology is very important in language learning because it improves vocabulary, reading comprehension, and critical thinking. Thank you for watching our video. We hope this documentary helped you understand word formation in morphology better.
Okay guys, so today I will explain about compounding and blending. Compounding is the process of combining two or more words to form a new word. Example from sign and one online platforms. The first is blackboard, black and board, meaning is a board used for teaching, and the sentence is the teacher wrote on the blackboard. The second is smartphone, smart and phone, meaning is a mobile phone with advanced feature. Sentence like smartphone are used for learning today. Next is blending, which combines part of words, not whole word. Example from advertisements and media. The first is brunch, breakfast and lunch, meaning is a meal between breakfast and lunch. Sentence is we had brunch on Sunday. The second is infotainment, information and entertainment, meaning is entertaining news contents. The sentence is many TV show focus on infotainment. So now, I will interview two people and ask, do you know how new words are formed?
Mention the people often sonder words to speak faster.
New words come from social media and technology.
Okay guys, so this answer relate to morphological process such as blending, clipping, and derivation, which show how language adapt to modern needs. And the conclusion, morphology help us understand how words are created and used in real life. Stroke derivation, inflection, compounding, blending, and clipping. We see that language is dynamic and evolving.
Part, I will explain one type of word formation process in morphology, which is called clipping. Clipping is a process where a longer word is shortened by removing one or more syllables without changing its original meaning or word class. Even though the form becomes shorter, the meaning remains the same and the word is still easily understood by speakers. Clipping is very common in daily conversation, informal speech, social media, and academic settings because it makes communication faster and more efficient. For example, the word exam comes from the longer word examination. Instead of saying examination, people usually say exam because it is simpler and more practical. Here is the example sentence. The exam start at 9 a.m. In this sentence, the word exam has the same meaning as examination, referring to a formal test or assessment. Another common example is the word AD, which comes from advertisement. In modern communication, especially on social media platforms, people prefer using the shorter form ad. For example, I saw this ad on Instagram. Although the word is shortened, the meaning remains clear. It refers to promotional content or marketing material. From these examples, we can see that clipping helps make language more efficient, natural, and flexible, especially in informal and digital communication.
Saatnya sudah